know, I forgot to ask everyone to give our drummers an applause. Okay. Now they're going to be back. And they're going to be sweating when they come back, too. All right, we're going to have our libation. And I would like to bring up Mr. Neil Muata Curry.
Albany. Right. During Kawanza, the greeting is Habarigani, which means what's the news in Kiswahili. The answer is the principle of the day, which is Kujichagulia, self-determination. So we're going to try that one more time, people. Habarigani. All right, sounds good. All right, before I begin, I'm going to ask permission from my elders, Dr. Boji Jordan and MZ David Walker. Do I get your permission to speak? You better say yes or I got to go home. I need your permission to speak. Just say yes, brother, just say yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, the libation is an African ritual that's performed at all gatherings of African people. Every time we come together, it's important for us to pay homage to those that came before us. Traditionally, it's done by an elder, so it's important for me to get the permission of my elders before I begin. So what I'm going to do is, in this cup I have water. It represents the essence of life. I'm going to make a series of statements, and after each one of my statements, I'm going to pour the water down onto this plant. You all are going to affirm my statements by saying the Yoruba word Ashe, which means so be it. Because as the African proverb states, if we speak the names of the dead, then they will never die. They will live on in our hearts and minds. In the name of the Most High, Creator of the universe, the one who is known by many, many names, and is sometimes called Amun, Ra, Jah, and Ptah, and is sometimes called Yahweh, Jehovah, and Allah, and is sometimes called Oludamare, and Kulu Kulu, and Yahweh, and is sometimes called the Great Spirit, the Christ, and the Almighty. Although known by many, many names, regardless of land, label, or language, God is one. The ever-present force that runs through all things, great and small, and although unseen, is the source of all knowledge, all truth, and all wisdom. It is by that great force that we are blessed to be gathered here today in celebration of our holiday Kawanza. We pour libation in the direction of the four winds, east, west, north, and south, because African people have come from all directions to gather at this point in time and space. For the motherland, Africa, the birthplace of civilization and the cradle of humanity. To the black man and woman, the original people of the planet Earth. To our elders, from whom we learn much. To the African child who represents the hope and promise of tomorrow. To the Nguza Saba principle, Kujichagulia, self-determination, which should guide us in all that we do. I need to hear y'all now. I need to hear y'all. To the black people of Kemet, who gave the world the foundations of knowledge in all the disciplines, in mathematics and science, in medicine and religion, in astronomy and archaeology, and architecture. For Gijimni and Imhotep, for Ptahhotep and Canute, and all others known and unknown, named and unnamed, we remember them, and to them we say, and to all those Africans, those who dared to defend our ancestral land, culture, and people against alien invaders. For Hannibal, for Nzinga, for Ya Santewa, for Tutmosis, for Shaka, and all others named and unnamed, known and unknown, we remember them, and to them we say, and to all those Africans, to the ones we lost in the Mayafa, the African Holocaust of enslavement, to those that were stolen from their homes, kidnapped, brutalized and tortured, robbed of their humanity, robbed of their dignity. We remember them. Those we lost on a long march to the coast. Those we lost when they were thrown overboard to the sharks. To all those we lost because they were worked to death in the burning hot sun of the South. Their deaths were not in vain. We remember them, and to them we say, and to all those who survived, to the ones who could not be killed, to the ones who refused to die, to the ones with that indomitable spirit, the ones with that unconquerable will, the ones whose blood runs through our veins, the ones whose hopes and dreams we embody. Mothers of our mothers' mothers, fathers of our fathers' fathers. We remember them. We are the children of the ones who could not be killed. And to them we say, and for all those Africans, the ones who stood up for us, the ones who fought for our humanity, the ones who gave us our dignity back. the ones who kept telling our stories so we would not forget. We remember them. For Harriet and Sojourner, for Nat Turner and Gabriel Prosser, for Frederick Douglass and Henry Highland Garnett, for David Walker, for Fannie Lou Hamer, for Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, for Marcus Garvey and Elijah Muhammad, for Paul Robeson and John Henry Clark, for all those named and unnamed, known and unknown. We remember them, and to them we say,